Of runners gear up for Grandma's Marathon weekend. Local businesses are racing to reap those benefits with those big crowds. According to the University of Minnesota Duluth Extension analysis, the economic impact the race has is staggering. Check out these numbers. Grandma's Marathon and their events generated $39.4 million in economic activity. The events creating $13.5 million in labor income for the 300 jobs supported by that event. And on average, each person that arrives in Duluth for these events spends $176 per day. And according to that report, hotels, motels, bars, and restaurants, even gas stations directly benefiting the most from these kinds of events. Matthew Baumgartner is president of the Duluth Chamber of Commerce. And Matt, what's the Chamber's role when it comes to supporting all of these big Grandma's weekend events?
Thanks, Ryan. Well, the Duluth Area Chamber of Commerce, our role in supporting an event like Grandma's Marathon is really just to provide excitement and enthusiasm and to be around to really celebrate something that has become as iconic as our lift bridge and as our pier. It is amazing to think back that when the first race was ran, only 150 people were running, and now we have 20,000 people coming to run, and we know that they each bring almost 3 people with them. So you've got 60,000 people who are in town during a weekend, and an economic impact of $40 million now. They just redid the economic impact study, and it's $40 million that circulate within our economy in a single weekend. And that's even more pronounced in a year like this, where the weather has not been ideal for summer dining and getting outdoors. So we just really want to be in the background, providing support and excitement for all of the business that takes place during this iconic weekend.
That support's so important, and Grandma's itself, as you said, brings tens of thousands of people to the city. But what is the Chamber doing? Are you doing anything in particular when it comes? Obviously, the race attracts all these people, but what is the Chamber doing to attract even more visitors during race weekend?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the race itself is a huge draw. In addition to that, what we try to do is remind folks that there are incredible opportunities throughout our city to get out and experience all that Duluth has to offer. Obviously, the apex, the nucleus, is down in Canal Park, and I had the great fortune of working down there for Grandma's Restaurant Company for 15 years, and you would circle this date on the calendar and know when it was coming. But throughout the city, there are really exciting things going on, whether you are out in West Duluth or out in Gary New Duluth. If you're in Lincoln Park, certainly visiting the craft district and all the entrepreneurial things there. Downtown, we know we have a great Heart District where there's going to be theater and activities going on there. And all the way out into Lakeside Lester Park, where we've got a budding business district and things like Duluth Studio Market. We try to remind everybody that there are tons of things to do in Duluth that aren't just solely in Bayfront Festival Park and down in Canal Park. Please visit down there, spend your money down there, but remember there are things throughout the city to do. And I think that's an important reminder for our residents too, that you don't need to run away when the tourists come running here. You can just go visit a different part of town. So we just really try to make sure that folks know that there is a lot going on. Yes, the nucleus is Canal Park, but please venture out and see all that we have to offer.
Matthew Baumgartner, the president of the Duluth Chamber of Commerce. Matt, appreciate you taking the time with us on this Thursday. Good luck with all the events this weekend,
Ryan.
and hope you have a great weekend as well.
You too. Thanks, Ryan.